Ladies, gentlemen, sneakerheads alike, this is Chi-Town Sneaker Geek coming at you once again with a quick review of a cop that I actually got a couple of weeks back. But I decided to do a review on them because pretty much in my state of doing reviews, I'm not a sneaker reseller, so I don't sell shoes for profit. I really buy them just based on if I like them or not. So these I was kind of a little disappointed in. I'll give you my reasons, but nonetheless, you see them here on the counter. What we have for you today is going to be your Air Jordan 6 Retros. We've got white, midnight navy, varsity blue. Retails at $160. Style number is 384664. Color code is 130. A lot of people told me not to actually get these. I wouldn't like these, but I was actually a victim of the sneaker hype beast and things like that. The pictures that I saw online, I actually liked them a lot better in person. I mean, a lot better on the pictures. Once I got them, I immediately had buyer's remorse. I mean, first off, let me say I didn't get the shoes online. I truly don't believe in buying shoes online unless you get them from, like, let's say a reputable site, like somewhere like a Foot Locker. If you do go to a mass seller, some maybe like Flight Club, maybe. But then again, they try to tax you on those shoes. So these shoes I actually got, bought them via actual retailer. And I pretty much am only keeping them just based off the fact of the sneaker hype. Maybe I'll grow to like them. But since I have the Olympic 7s, I don't know. But let's get into the review, man. Enough of my small talk. Pretty much what you're going to see right here with the shoe is going to be majority leather. Now, unlike other shoes that Jordan has, this has that actual grainy leather. So if you actually get close, you can actually see the grains in the leather, as opposed to them being the smooth leather that you usually see what Jordans are accustomed to. The reason I don't like the grainy leather is because of this right here. Because it's so grainy, you try your shoes one time and you bend the wrong way, it's going to be hard, very, very, very hard to cover up creases. So I've only tried these shoes on once, and that's the crease I got. So it's safe to say these are not DS, but nonetheless, I still haven't worn them. I might keep them. On the front toe box, you've got the blue grainy leather. Actually, from this view, it actually looks like snake skin, but it's just pretty much leather, shiny grainy leather right here. The entire shoe is made of this actual grainy leather. Majority of the shoe is going to be the white and navy with your stripes that you have right here. Little panels of navy, especially around the actual bottom of the shoe. Around the sole, you'll have the gun bottom colored clear bottom. Your tongue is going to be the mesh material like you see in your gym shorts. Has your Air Jordan 6 tongues with the 2 holes in them. Has your shoelace holder and does have the Jumpman right there. Back of the shoe, you're looking at them. Now I've actually did my research on these because these were hilarious. I actually remember going to beauty supply stores when I was a kid and looking at actual shoes that said rear in the back, which is crazy. But apparently these Air Jordan 6s are one of the most fake Jordans out there. And the way that you know that they're fake, well, one way that you know that you're fake, so counterfeiters don't get into too much legal trouble, is the fact that this actually says RIR. Now, these shoes are legitimate, and from this view, it actually looks like that does say RIR. But if you look at the R slightly, you can see where it's a little bent, where it forms an R. But here, the way that the stitching is made, it looks like there's an indentation right there that looks like an R. I guarantee you 150% these are legitimate shoes. And those goes to one of the reasons why I actually don't like the shoes. You go to the bottom of the shoe, just pretty much gonna have the clear sole with your blue mesh holy material that you. The tongue is kind of made out of like the same design as the tongue with the mesh hole perforations. And then you have your Jumpman. Pretty much is red, white, and blue. The Olympic Jordans. Now, the reason why I say I have buyer's remorse with these shoes, I just really feel like the quality in which the shoes were made wasn't up to par with what I'm expecting with Jordan Brand. Yeah, I understand that shoes are mass made, and so they come off the assembly line. All of them aren't going to be the same. But the stitching, the stitching on here is ridiculous, man. Like, if you look at my tongue, it looks like Jordan has something come out of his knee right there. And that's just loose thread that's right there. I mean, you could tell on the right one that it's not there. You know, you can tell the Jumpman is legitimate. There's no fat Jumpman. There's no Jumpman pointing to the left or anything like that. So, you know, like I say, the legitimacy of the shoes aren't a question. But the stitching, man, oh my God. Then going back to the back of the shoe, where you're even looking at the air. Like I said, I remember going to beauty supply stores and actually seeing Jordan ripoff shoes that said RIR, so counterfeiters wouldn't get in trouble. You would think that Jordan Brand paying $160 for shoes take a little bit more care in making sure that you would know that it's an air, as opposed to seeing right there where it looks like RIR. Like, that's ridiculous, man. If I pay for my shoes and I get my shoe legitimately, I want to be 110% sure that these shoes are legit, you know? I don't want anybody even questioning the fact that these could possibly be fake shoes. Like, if I pay $160 for shoes, I want my shoes to be raw. So, with the quality of the shoe, with that grainy leather, with the stitching on the shoes, is this a must cop? Not in my opinion, but I mean, to each is his own. You might be a sneakerhead, you might be a hype beast that has to have these. Me, I bought them off of the strength of the hype beast, and I promise you this, I won't buy too many more shoes off the strength of a hype beast either. But it's just a quick review. You know, if you were on the fence of whether you were going to get these shoes or not, hopefully I was able to give you a little bit more insight. Hopefully you make a smart decision. Be on the lookout for some more reviews coming up. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Chi-Town Sneaker Geek. I'm out of here.